Have you ever wondered why, despite a full night's sleep, you still wake up feeling tired, foggy, or just not yourself? What if the secret to feeling sharper, more energized, and healthier isn't about how long you sleep, but when you go to bed? If you're over 70, or caring for someone in their golden years, this question matters more than you think, because it could transform your health and your life. In this video, I'll reveal the science-backed golden hour for bedtime that's changing how seniors sleep across the country. You'll discover why your body's internal clock shifts dramatically after age 70, and how going to bed too late can quietly steal your energy, memory, and even affect your heart health. But this isn't just about sleep, it's about reclaiming vitality, mental clarity, and emotional balance without expensive medications or complicated routines. You'll hear inspiring real-life stories of seniors who shifted their bedtime by just an hour and saw remarkable improvements in weeks. By watching until the end, you'll learn 5 simple, actionable habits to honor your body's natural rhythms, improve your deep sleep, and wake up feeling truly rested. This video offers practical advice grounded in the latest research from Harvard, Mayo Clinic, and Johns Hopkins, tailored just for you. If you want to age with strength, peace of mind, and more energy every day, don't miss a single moment. Your best night's sleep, and your best self, could start tonight. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. As a sleep specialist who has dedicated more than 2 decades to helping people reclaim the restorative power of rest, I can honestly say that few changes have had such a profound and life-transforming impact as the simple adjustment of bedtime. Over the years, I've witnessed countless older adults, many in their 70s and 80s, struggle through restless nights filled with tossing and turning, waking up drained, foggy-headed, and emotionally fragile. Yet, with just one small shift in when they go to sleep, these same individuals have blossomed into versions of themselves they hadn't felt in years, waking up refreshed, mentally sharp, and emotionally steady. What amazes me the most is that these incredible transformations don't require new prescriptions, pricey gadgets, or exhausting routines. They don't need to overhaul their entire lives. The secret lies in something so simple, yet so deeply misunderstood: adjusting the time they hit the sack. This video will uncover that golden hour for bedtime, a scientifically proven window that's helping seniors all across the country not only sleep better but also regain their vitality, focus, and heart health. And here's something I feel compelled to share, something I rarely hear discussed openly. After the age of 70, your body's internal clock undergoes a dramatic shift. If you stubbornly cling to old habits, staying up late watching TV, fighting off sleep, or sticking to a bedtime that worked decades ago, you're unintentionally working against your biology. This resistance often leads to chronic exhaustion, forgetfulness, and even increased risks for heart disease. It's heartbreaking to see so many good people unknowingly sabotage their health because of this invisible battle with their rhythms. But here's the hopeful truth. Once you learn to listen to your body's changing signals and align your sleep schedule accordingly, everything can change. I'll guide you through groundbreaking research from top institutions like Harvard, the Mayo Clinic, and Johns Hopkins, revealing how aging impacts your brain, the delicate dance of sleep hormones, and most importantly, the exact bedtime window that suits seniors best. What inspires me daily are the real stories of my patients in their 70s and 80s who embraced this one shift and, within just weeks, experienced remarkable improvements. More energy, clearer memory, and a renewed sense of peace. If you've been grappling with poor sleep, constant fatigue, or the frustrating haze of memory slips, or if you simply desire to age gracefully with strength and mental clarity, then please stay with me. This might truly be the most important health insight you come across this year. So let's dive deep into the surprising science behind sleep after 70 and discover why choosing the right bedtime could be the most powerful, natural medicine you never realized you needed. Why sleep changes after 70 and what your body is trying to tell you. Have you noticed how your sleep no longer feels like it used to? Maybe you find yourself dozing off during your favorite evening show, only to wake up in the middle of the night. Sometimes as early as 2 a.m., wide awake, staring at the ceiling, frustrated and restless. Or perhaps you clock what should be a full 7 or 8 hours, yet wake up feeling as if you've hardly rested at all. If this sounds painfully familiar, please understand this. It's not your fault. You're not doing something wrong. And it's not just old age playing tricks on you. Your body is changing in profound, natural ways, and your sleep is simply adapting along with it. When we cross the threshold of 70 years, something subtle yet powerful shifts in the brain's sleep architecture. We begin to lose significant amounts of deep sleep, the precious stage responsible for healing our bodies, clearing our minds, and replenishing our energy reserves. According to research, by the time we reach our 70s, we can experience up to a 40% decline in this vital restorative sleep compared to when we were in our 50s. This decline isn't just a number. It's the root of many of the sleep struggles, memory problems, and even health concerns that so many seniors face. But recognizing this change is the first step toward reclaiming restful nights and vibrant days. Understanding your body's new rhythms isn't about resignation. It's about empowerment. And that's exactly what we'll explore together. That shift is enormous, and it touches so many parts of our lives in ways we don't always realize. Even when you're technically asleep, your brain and body might not be getting the deep, restorative rest they truly crave and deserve. This is why so many older adults wake up feeling like they haven't slept at all. Tired, foggy, and emotionally drained, despite having spent a full night lying in bed. It's heartbreaking because they do everything right. They eat well, try to stay active, and still, the exhaustion clings stubbornly. But there's another, often overlooked piece of this puzzle. As we grow older, our bodies begin producing melatonin, the hormone responsible for signaling to our brain that it's time to wind down, much earlier than before. So while you might notice that familiar gentle wave of sleepiness washing over you around 8 o'clock or 8:30 in the evening, many of us push through it, ignoring our body's natural cues. We tell ourselves, it's too early to sleep, and so we distract ourselves with TV shows, scrolling through emails, late-night snacks, or simply the comfort of routine. Yet, here's the beautiful truth, that early tiredness isn't a sign of weakness or laziness. It's a profound kind of wisdom. It's your body's way of gently whispering, urging you to honor your natural rhythm and prepare for rest. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. When we fight that feeling, when we force ourselves to stay awake against our body's will, that's exactly when the struggle with falling asleep and staying asleep begins. I'll never forget one of my longtime patients, Mr. Johnson. He came into my office one crisp fall afternoon looking worn down and frustrated. At 70 years old, a retired high school history teacher with a sharp intellect and kind heart, he looked me straight in the eyes and said, "Doctor, I go to bed at the same time I always have, around 11 p.m. But I lie awake for hours, and when I finally do fall asleep, I wake up feeling even more tired than before. What's wrong with me?" It was a moment that stayed with me. We talked through his concerns, ran a few simple tests, and soon uncovered the truth. There was nothing wrong with Mr. Johnson. Instead, what had changed was his internal clock. His brain was producing melatonin earlier in the evening, but his long-held habits kept him awake well past the best window for deep, healing sleep. I gently suggested he try something different, something simple but transformative. For the next 3 weeks, go to bed at 9:30 p.m. No TV, no late-night reading. Just listen closely to his body's signals. He laughed, almost incredulous. "That early?" I smiled back. "Just give it a try." 3 weeks later, he returned to my office with a new energy that was impossible to miss. His posture was straighter, his eyes brighter, and he said words that I'll carry with me forever. "It's like someone turned the light back on in my brain." He had been sleeping deeply, waking up with clarity and renewed spirit. He even rekindled his morning walks, something he hadn't felt strong enough to do in months. Mr. Johnson's story isn't rare or extraordinary. It's the story of millions of older adults all across the country who stubbornly hold on to the routines of decades past, while their bodies gently call for a new way. And that is the truth. Sleep in your 70s isn't broken, it's simply different. Your body still longs to rest, to heal, and to reset itself. It just asks to be honored on a different schedule. The hopeful news is this: once you understand how your sleep has shifted, you can stop fighting against it. You can start flowing with it, embracing your body's wisdom. And when you do that, truly restful sleep can return, bringing with it the peace, energy, and joy you deserve. The sleep window that can truly transform your life. Why 9 to 10 p.m. is the golden hour for rest after 70. I want to share something that almost no doctor talks about openly, yet it holds the power to change how you feel every single day. It's not just about how long you sleep, it's about when you go to bed. Have you ever found yourself staying up past 10 p.m., maybe binge-watching a favorite show, catching up with family, or savoring a rare moment of peace, only to wake up the next morning feeling groggy, drained, or like you barely slept at all? If you have, believe me, you're far from alone. So many of us push past that early evening tiredness, telling ourselves, just a little longer, but then pay the price the next day. Here's what truly surprised me, and it might surprise you too. Groundbreaking research from the Mayo Clinic, published in 2024, uncovered that seniors who consistently went to bed between 9 and 10 p.m. saw a remarkable 45% improvement in their sleep quality. This isn't just a slight improvement or a placebo effect. It's a profound change that brings deeper, more restorative sleep, fewer middle-of-the-night awakenings, and waking up with renewed energy that lasts through the day. Why does this happen? As we grow older, our internal clocks, those mysterious rhythms that tell us when to sleep and wake, start to shift. The hormones behind this rhythm, especially melatonin, which gently ushers us to sleep, and cortisol, which nudges us awake, begin to arrive earlier in the evening and leave earlier in the morning. Maybe in your 40s or 50s, you felt sleepy around 10:30 or 11 p.m., but by the time you hit your 70s, your body might start signaling it's time for bed as early as 8:30 p.m. That early evening drowsiness? It's not just getting old. It's biology telling you, this is your time to rest. But many of us stubbornly fight that signal. We resist, stay awake, hoping for a second burst of energy that never arrives, and then wonder why our sleep feels so fragmented and unsatisfying. I want to tell you about Mrs. Williams, a sweet, strong woman of 76 who came to my clinic after battling insomnia for over 4 decades. She had tried everything imaginable: melatonin supplements, calming teas, white noise machines, prescription sleep meds, but nothing gave her the restful nights she longed for. One quiet evening, during a conversation, she confessed softly, "I've been going to bed at midnight since I was a teenager. I honestly don't know how to sleep any earlier." I listened, and then gently shared what science now reveals. Her body's rhythm had changed with time. And perhaps, just perhaps, the secret was not to fight it, but to embrace it, to stop trying to outrun the clock and instead lean into the new rhythm life was offering her. She decided to give it a real try. Lights out by 9:30 p.m. every night for 3 weeks. What happened next was nothing short of miraculous. When she came back, tears of relief sparkled in her eyes as she whispered, "Doctor, I finally sleep through the night. I wake up feeling rested." Her days transformed too. Her persistent fatigue melted away, her mood brightened, and even her memory, once clouded and foggy, started to sharpen. All from one simple but powerful change: respecting her body's golden hour. Mrs. Williams' story is just one among many. In a 6-month survey at our clinic involving 500 seniors, those who embraced this 9 to 10 p.m. bedtime window reported astonishing results. 80% found it easier to fall asleep, 75% woke fewer times during the night, and 70% felt more energized and balanced the following day. If you've been struggling with restless nights or tired mornings, I urge you to consider this gentle shift. Your body is speaking. Are you ready to listen? That's not just luck or a miracle. That's the remarkable power of science combined with the simple act of self-care. If lately, you've noticed your body calling for sleep earlier than it once did, please don't fight it. That early feeling of tiredness isn't a sign of weakness or a hurdle to push through. It's your body's gentle and wise whisper, urging you to slow down and honor its needs. Embracing that early tiredness is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself. For many of us, 10 p.m. is no longer too early to go to bed. It's the perfect time to rest, rejuvenate, and give your body the gift it's been asking for. The hidden healing power of sleep. 3 life-changing health benefits of going to bed on time. When most people think about sleep, they imagine it as merely a pause, a break from the hustle and bustle of daily life. But if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, sleep is so much more than just shutting down. It is the sacred time for repair, restoration, and healing. When you align your sleep with your body's natural rhythms, it transforms into one of the most powerful tools for safeguarding your health and vitality. Let's start with the heart, the tireless engine that keeps you going through every beautiful moment and every challenge. Over the years of clinical observation, we've tracked the sleep habits of many older adults alongside their cardiovascular health, and the findings are nothing short of astonishing. Those who consistently went to bed between 9 and 10 p.m. experienced a remarkable 45% reduction in heart-related problems. Yes, nearly half fewer heart issues. This isn't a minor improvement. It's a profound, life-changing transformation. Their blood pressure became steadier, irregular heartbeats faded away, and many were able to reduce or even stop some medications under their doctor's careful guidance. It was as if the body, finally permitted to rest at the right hour, started to mend itself from deep within. One patient shared with me, eyes shining with gratitude, "I never realized how exhausted my heart was until it began beating with ease again." But the benefits don't stop at your heart. Think about your memory, that quiet, precious part of you holding your lifetime of stories, faces, and moments. It, too, thrives when you honor your body's sleep signals. I'll never forget Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, a lovely couple in their mid-70s who came to my clinic worried about the little things slipping through their minds. Missed appointments, repeated questions, that frustrating fogginess even after a full night's rest. Their fear was palpable. It's hard not to worry when your mind feels like it's slipping away. Yet, after they committed to a steady 9:30 p.m. bedtime, everything started to shift. Within just 3 months, they experienced a 32% boost in memory function, verified through simple cognitive tests. Mrs. Thompson stopped forgetting her medications, and Mr. Thompson picked up his morning crossword puzzles again, finishing them with a proud smile. He said to me, "I feel like the lights are back on upstairs." Science has since confirmed what we saw firsthand. Going to bed early allows your brain the vital time it needs to clear out toxins that build up during the day. Toxins linked to forgetfulness, cognitive decline, and even Alzheimer's disease. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. And perhaps the most heartwarming benefit of all is the impact on emotional well-being. Our latest clinic data shows that patients who kept a consistent 9 to 10 p.m. sleep schedule experienced a stunning 58% reduction in anxiety and symptoms of depression. This isn't just about feeling better emotionally. It's about waking up each day with a calm heart, a clear mind, and a renewed sense of purpose, ready to embrace life as yourself again. What's truly beautiful is that during those early hours of the night, your brain enters a deep cleaning cycle. It washes away the mental clutter, the emotional stress, the noise you carry inside, not just from your body, but from your soul. It's like giving your mind a warm, soothing bath after a long, taxing day. For those living with diabetes or worried about blood sugar, here's another reason to honor your bedtime. Patients who shifted to earlier sleep reported more stable overnight glucose levels. Some even safely lowered their insulin doses, under their doctor's careful watch, thanks to the healing power of rest. So if you've ever wondered, can something as simple as a bedtime change my life? The answer is a heartfelt, resounding yes. Sleep is not passive. It's a form of powerful medicine. When you respect its timing, it heals you deeply, in ways you may never have imagined possible. 5 simple habits that can help you sleep like you used to. As we grow older, many of us notice how our sleep changes. Those deep, effortless nights seem to slip further and further away. We've talked before about why sleep changes with age and why getting the timing right is more important than ever. But I know what you're wondering. Is there anything else I can do? Is there a way to reclaim that peaceful, restorative sleep that once came so naturally? Here's the uplifting truth. You don't need to spend a fortune on fancy supplements or overhaul your entire life with complex rituals that leave you overwhelmed. The magic lies in small, thoughtful habits. Simple, manageable steps that, when practiced consistently, can transform your nights from restless to restful. Over the years, I've shared these 5 easy habits with hundreds of patients, men and women just like you, who now wake up feeling refreshed, calm, and truly rested. Many tell me they thought they'd lost that deep, healing sleep forever, but these habits helped them find it again. 1. Honor the golden hour. Aim to sleep between 9 o'clock and 10 p.m. If you take away one thing from this, please let it be this: your body now wants to sleep earlier. That wave of tiredness that hits you around 8:30 p.m.? That's not weakness or failure. It's your body's wisdom speaking softly, guiding you toward a new rhythm. Our internal clocks shift with age, along with hormones and countless little changes, but embracing this rhythm can be like catching the perfect wave. When you surrender to it and head to bed between 9 and 10, you give your body the chance to dive into deeper, more restorative sleep, the kind that heals, restores, and renews. I truly believe that honoring this natural cue is one of the kindest gifts you can give yourself. 2. Skip the caffeine and heavy meals in the evening. You might be surprised to learn just how long caffeine lingers in your system, sometimes up to 6 hours. That afternoon cup of coffee or late bite of chocolate might still be whispering, "Stay awake," to your brain long after you think you've put the day behind you. Many of my older patients are amazed when they discover that even a late green tea or a small sugary treat can quietly sabotage their sleep. And those heavy dinners, rich and greasy, can turn your digestion into a noisy late-night party when your body is begging for calm. Try to enjoy your last full meal at least 3 hours before bedtime, and if you find yourself a bit hungry later, reach for something light and soothing. Maybe a banana, a handful of almonds, or a warm cup of herbal tea. Trust me, your body will thank you. 3. Dim the lights and soften your surroundings. Our ancestors went to sleep with the setting sun, and even though we live in a world of electricity, our brains still respond deeply to light cues. The harsh blue light from TVs, phones, and overhead bulbs sends a loud message to your brain: stay awake. But softer, warm amber light tells your body it's okay to relax and drift toward rest. I encourage you to turn off those bright lights by 7:30 or 8 p.m., and instead use a gentle lamp with a warm bulb. You'll notice your eyelids growing heavier, almost like magic. It's your body naturally preparing for sleep. It's such a simple change, but it can make all the difference. 4. Create a gentle wind-down routine. Think about how we care for children at bedtime. We don't just send them to bed. We wrap them in calm with a bath, a story, a lullaby. You deserve that same kindness. Take 20 to 30 minutes before bed to slow down with something peaceful. Maybe you'll read a few pages of a favorite book, listen to soft music, stretch gently, or just sit quietly wrapped in a cozy blanket, letting your thoughts settle. Avoid stressful triggers like news, to-do lists, or intense conversations. This is your sacred time to exhale, to be gentle with yourself. These moments of calm can be the doorway to the restful night you crave. 5. Step away from screens. This one might feel like the hardest habit to adopt, but it's also one of the most powerful. Try to put down your phone, tablet, or remote at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. The blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, that precious hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. Even scrolling through social media can flood your mind with stimulation, making it harder to settle. Instead, choose stillness. Let your day slowly fade away. Sleep isn't something we force. It's a gift we invite with patience and care. If life has taught me anything, it's that change doesn't need to be monumental to be transformative. Sometimes, all it takes is one gentle shift, one choice to listen to your body's quiet signals and respond with love. So tonight, when your home falls into silence and the sky darkens, I invite you to pause. Don't rush or fight your tiredness. Instead, welcome it as a whisper from within saying, "You've done enough today. Now it's time to rest." Because at this beautiful stage of life, sleep isn't about keeping pace with the world anymore. It's about coming home to yourself, honoring your rhythms, and giving your heart and mind the peace and care they truly deserve. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, exploring these simple yet powerful habits that can help you reclaim the restful sleep you deserve. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned so far that resonated with you? And more importantly, which habit will you start practicing to bring better sleep into your life? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else in this community. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Together, we can create nights filled with peaceful rest and days full of renewed energy. Sleep well, and take good care of yourself.